To create bar plots in R, we use the conveniently named function barplot. In this video, I'll demonstrate an example to highlight some of the options available when using the barplot function. So here I'm going to use this browser data, which represents the usage share of desktop browsers for June 2014, according to W3Counter. So we have a list of browsers from Chrome to Firefox, Opera, Internet Explorer, Safari, and others, and their corresponding shares. So Chrome in June 2014 had 38% of the browser market. Internet Explorer had 19%, Firefox 16.8%, Safari 16%, Opera 3.2%, and other browsers had 6% share. We can specify colors for our bar plots, or we can comment that out and let barplot choose it for us. And then barplot takes the share, so the numeric values first, names.arg, we give it the labels, in this case browsers, and we can give it colors or not. I'm going to comment this out for the first run, so we'll run it without colors or without specifying the colors and letting R choose it for us, and with our own colors that we specify. So I'm going to do a Control-Alt-R to run this code. You'll see here we have an uncolored bar plot. Now you'll notice there's one missing here. This is a problem with RStudio. There's not enough room here to render it all, so it clips out some of the data. But if we zoom and get a full plot, we see that we have Chrome, Internet Explorer, Firefox, Safari, Opera, and other. Now this is kind of gray and drab, so let's put our colors in. Make things a little bit brighter. Now we can rerun the code. And we have this nice colored bar chart. And I'll zoom in so we can see the whole thing. There's some other options that we might want to adjust. You'll see here our labels, our values here go up to 35, and this goes up to 38. Maybe we want to extend this to 40. And we can do so by specifying the Y limit. So the Y-axis limit, Y limit, we set to 40. So if I run it again, it should go up to 40. Oh, I think this needs two values. Start at 0 and go to 40. No, what's wrong with this? Oh, we're missing a closing. There we go. So on this side, we go from 0 to 40 by specifying our new limit. And bar plots don't necessarily have to go up from the bottom. They can also go horizontally. And we can change that as well by giving it another argument. Let's put it, make sure we get our comma in. And we go horiz, H-O-R-I-Z, equals true for a horizontal bar plot. And let's zoom in. And that one doesn't render. I think we need to change our Y limit to an X limit. And that should get the whole thing. There we go. Now let's zoom in so we can see all the labels. So Chrome, we need to stretch it up. Chrome, Internet Explorer, where the label is missing because our plot isn't large enough. Firefox, Safari, Opera, and other. So there's a number of different options we can specify. If we look at the bar plot, bring up the plot help, so question mark bar plot or help bar plot. And we see we get many different options that we can set. I encourage you to play around with some of these to get familiar with the bar plot options. And that'll conclude this video on creating bar plots in R.